will actually start again. With some percussion. I made this yesterday with percussion instrument in Ableton with some tam shake, some vibra slap that happened just now, some cowbells, some conga high, some clave, whatever that is. What is clave? Oh, nice. This one. You see, you heard that? Okay, I can add some claves here and 3 here, maybe 4, maybe 5. Let's see how it goes. Maybe 1, 2 here. Yeah, it kind of has a little bit of, yes. Okay, last one might be a little too much, so I just take this one out. Alright, add a little bit here. Okay, I think this is good enough for now. Moonpluck. What is Moonpluck doing? I can't seem to find what exactly is the deal with Moonpluck. Nothing is happening on the Moonpluck. Okay, alright. Wait, I mean, there is nothing playing here. What is that? What was... There is no sound. Did you hear any sound? C1. There was no sound, right? Let's go even further up. A2. I can't hear anything. Alright, maybe steel jazz. Yeah, there is this. Steel jazz, maybe need to be a little, and guitar palm. Okay, this has some sound. Okay, nah, this doesn't sound good. Okay, just not really in the mood for creating mode today. Let's go back. Let's go to the brilliant.org. We have brilliant.org. This is the website that I was talking about. So today, yesterday, for the last 2 times, I was doing some logic puzzles, and those have actually run out on my free account. And before I buy a yearly membership on brilliant.org, I thought I'll just try out other things as well and figure out if I'll stick to this. So computers can make decisions, and computers can do things very, very fast. Right now, a computer is deciding what the solution to a mathematical equation is. Yes, of course. Somewhere else, a computer is deciding whether to suspend someone's credit card to protect them from fraud. And another computer is deciding whether an image represents a stop sign or a bird. An important part of computer science is understanding how computers can make the right decisions, or at least pretty good ones. Hey Sukhdeep, is the chat visible? Say hi again. Is the chat visible on screen? Did you see your chat on screen? You didn't see, right? No, you didn't see, no? Yeah, here it is. Do you see it on the left? An important part of computer science is understanding how computers can make the right decisions, or at least pretty good ones. Okay, so this is something about computer science, some fundamentals of computers. Not the type of puzzles that I thought I'll be doing, Sukhdeep, but let's go forward and see. In the first 2 explorations of this course, you will be learning about how computers use lots of simple decisions in order to make complex decisions quickly and precisely. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, one of the ways computers and sometimes humans make decisions is with a structure called a decision tree. Decision trees encode a series of yes or no questions that you can follow in order to answer a more complex question. Here is a silly decision tree that helps you decide which of the 8 different creatures you're dealing with. Okay, so smaller than a bicycle, yes, no, then go here. Okay, carnivore, yes, no. Okay, so this is like asking 20 questions, the game of 20 questions. If a computer you were using this diagram while looking at a creature that happened to be an adult blue whale, the computer would start at the top box, the root of the decision tree. The first question, the computer would ask whether the creature was smaller than a bicycle. The answer is definitely no. A blue whale is not smaller than a bicycle. The next, okay, so we know how it's gonna go. Okay, wait, is that a quiz? What was that? Okay, so we be the computers right now. Computers, this is introduction, so it's gonna be easy. All right, a computer is using this decision tree. Which of the listed creatures will require the computer to ask the most questions? Okay, this is interesting. Now this is the decision tree. Which of the listed creatures will require the computer to ask the most questions? Clearly that's the one that is the deepest in terms of hierarchy, in terms of so these two are just 2 questions deep. These two are 1 2 3 4 5 questions deep. This one is 1 2 3 4 questions, 3 and 3 and 3 3 3 3 4 5 5 2 2. So mouse and virus, what a strange question, what a strange tree this is. I didn't even read all the piranha, house cat, robin, salmon, mouse, virus. This is could it have been like an insect or something? They go directly to a half living thing. Very strange. So virus and mouse, Sukhdeep, you hit the nail on the head. With 92 people are with us. A computer scientist can use this decision tree to write a simple face recognizer. Okay, this is a cool and interesting type of questions basically. The last question, if you know Manu, the last question was kind of the number of yes no questions that you have to ask. This is very close to the definition of information content. We'll learn about that. I have this video called Information Theory that I made. If you remember, we shot it together. Yes. And in that, we play 20 questions. You remember? Remember we played 20 questions with Champarani and... yes, you remember. Yes. Okay. So this is kind of, this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to kind of get our mind more intuitive towards those deep fundamentals of computation and communication, I guess. Let's see where it goes. But I like it. I thought it would be I have never this has surprised me a little bit. The first, when it started, I thought, all right, computer science, what are they gonna do? Teach us code or ask us what a bit is? But these are like more basic, more about the actual intuition, creating this intuition of, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm guessing too much only after one question. A computer scientist can use this decision tree to write a simple face recognizer The computer scientist first writes 3 simple tests to detect glasses, long hair, and smiling. The decision tree organizes these simple tests, allowing a computer to distinguish between all the faces. The first question at the very top of the decision is an especially important one. Okay, it's again, the first question is very important. Why? Because it completely if it completely splits things in 2 parts, we have the smallest way in which all the, because if so, remember the last question they asked, maybe I'm going too much forward then, so let's just stay. So the first question, I think my intuition says that if it exactly divides all the things into 50-50, that has a best chance of keeping the depth of the tree smallest. Got it? If let's say the opposite end of that spectrum is, if in every question only one of the candidates is, it has the most extreme division between the possible solutions, like one on one side and the rest on the other side, the worst possible scenario would include number of questions will have the number of questions equal to the size of the data, or the number of different possible, which is the worst case. So anyway, if I am making sense. So imagine that you want to make a decision tree to distinguish the 4 faces above. So the point is, if we see do they have glasses, only one is eliminated if they don't have glasses. But if they say is he smiling, are they frowning or something, then we equally exactly divide it in 2 parts. Because so the first question, do they have long hair? Well, 3 have long hair, 1 doesn't. Okay, not the best question. So what do you think, Sukhdeep? Are they wearing pink glasses? No, only one of them. So none of these. No, this one will work. Are they frowning is the best question, because only 2 are frowning and 2 are smiling. So yes, correct. 74% people got this right, which is good. Are they frowning? Good. Yeah, Sukhdeep, good on you. All right. The first question in your decision tree will split these faces into 2 distinct groups. What is a single question that you could ask of both groups of 2 in order to identify any single face? Both groups. What's one question? Do they have long hair? No, that's not possible, because ठीक है. Do they have glasses? What is blue hair? Is blue even that's a part of the question? No. Are they wearing pink glasses? No. So none of these will work. I think that's true, because they are not split. This is not splitting. None of the questions will split, because you have to ask separate questions to both of them. Right? Correct. Yes. These are the hardest answers, because you never think none of these will work. So you have to kind of be open to these. The smiley was not visible here. What's wrong? Some chat is visible, some not. Okay, some is visible. Okay, this one is visible. Okay, we'll figure it out. Frown, pink glasses, long hair. None of the choices you were given were able to further split up both of the group of 2 faces. You can nevertheless make a decision tree that distinguishes all 4 faces, because the tree can ask a different follow-up question based on the answer to the first question. This flexibility makes decision trees quite powerful. The shape of a decision tree can make a big difference in what happens when you use it. So in this case, it's exactly dividing into 2. If your computer program is using this decision tree, how many questions on average will the computer program need to ask in order to distinguish a random face? This is exactly the same for all because exactly 3 questions deep. Everyone is exactly 3 questions deep. Do you see? So 82% people got this right. This is the best kind of decision tree, because so 3 questions, you have to ask 3 questions. Can you think of something else in the computer language that can ask yes or no questions? A bit, right? A bit can be positive or negative. So one answer is 1 bit. So all this data can be, all these people can be given names using 3 bits. I think that's where they are going. Just doing some. The decision tree from previous page distinguishes between 8 faces with exactly 3 questions. Yes. This decision tree, this is exactly what we discussed, remember? That the first decision tree that we saw was the best one. This one is the worst one because it's only eliminating one of the people. It takes an average of 4 3/8 questions to identify a random face with this decision tree. How many of the faces take more than 3 questions to identify with this decision tree? 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 I think is the answer. Okay, they are trying to teach us information theory in some ways, which is very nice. I really like it, without using the word information, without using, or maybe they are not trying to do that. I'm just assuming things, I don't know, but it feels a very nice way to teach that concept if you are ever going to teach that concept to someone. This decision tree has an instructions for distinguishing 6 faces. Which face will you land on if you use this uses to identify the following different face? Brown hair? No. Black hair? No. So you'll reach F. No. This decision tree has instructions for distinguishing 6 faces. Which face will you land on if you use this decision tree? Different face. This one. F, right? Correct. Okay, 80% people. This decision tree on the previous page did not do a very good job classifying this face. I am really curious as to where these are exactly going. These faces are almost as different as they can be. One reason that the decision tree failed so badly was that the first few questions focused on hair color, and the decision tree contained no faces with blonde hair. The lack of blonde haired faces in the decision tree made it easier to badly misclassify a blonde haired face. This was a simple explanation, this was a simple example, but if you pay attention to the news, you'll see many real world examples of exactly the same kind of failure. It can be funny when computers make mistakes because they were designed with limited information. For example, computer programs designed to identify pictures sometimes hallucinate sheep in every field. This is because the computer programs are designed based on a bunch of pictures taken by people on vacation. Oh my god, that's interesting. The pictures of fields taken by people on vacation mostly also contain sheep. Or cows in our case, right? Other cases of computers failing to make good decisions are more worrying. Many computer programs that do real life facial recognition don't work well for people with darker skin. This can happen when the facial recognition program is designed around a bunch of pictures the designers had easy access to, and those pictures do not contain many people with darker skin. Talk about yourself, brother. Decision trees are useful for computer scientists. They turn simple yes or no questions into more complex decisions. One man's answer simple yes or no questions, so decision tree helps people manage more complexity. Some computer scientists are human expert to help computers make smarter choices. Other computer scientists use computer programs to. I should do some ASMR with puzzles. Other computer scientists use computer programs that do machine learning in order to create the best decision tree for solving a new problem. When you're using decision trees, the order of questions can make a big difference in the number of questions you have to ask. Yes, this is why it's important to have a certain idea about the possibilities of the answers and how to divide them properly into two equal parts and be able to distinguish them with one question. Decision trees are the right tool for every problem. For example, how would you use a decision tree to sort a deck of cards? Sukhdeep, I'm whispering because it's ASMR. You know ASMR? ASMR videos. Haven't you seen ASMR videos? Hello. Hi. In the rest of computer science fundamentals, you will learn about many of the other tools computer scientists use to solve problems. Alright. I like it, kind of like it, but it's not really similar to the things that we were doing last time. The percentage sign, the percentage thing that he showed. The increasing percentage that came just now from 1 to 7%. It was increasing every millisecond, and it felt good when it was increasing. It's completely made up. There is no processing going on at the back end. It's so funny that they use it as a psychological device to keep you excited and interesting. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just interesting that we get attached to increasing percentages on our computer screens. Ooh, wow. Last time's quizzes were better. Wait, Sukhdeep, listen, relax. This is computer science. It's they're trying to actually, you raise a good question. Don't relax. I'm just kidding. You raise a good question. They were better puzzles, but this one is a nice way to teach something. So writing programs, let's just say what this guy is saying. Amezu drone is also a smart speaker. I love this. This is probably going to teach you something about Turing machine, I suspect. Guys, listen to me. If this stream that I'm doing, it's me also trying to just learn and take it in. So I don't know. Greetings, new employee of Amezu. What might that company be? As a reminder, all company facilities are monitored by helpful surveillance and same-day delivery drones. Wow, so fancy. You will be learning to write programs that control this same-day delivery drone in order to deliver bales of premium hay for the premium cows to the many barns of our great leader and the richest horse in the world, Director J. Bezos. Bezos. Okay, this is the guy. My goal is to convert my Amezu winnings into barns and hay. Alright. The program below is a sequence containing 3 instructions. So very nice. Look at this. I love this. This is going to kind of teach you coding and programming without making you write a single line of code, and I love it already. My mind is racing with opportunities, but we have to finish this quiz before we finish the stream for today, which is going to be in 10-15 minutes. So the program below is sequence. The program below is a sequence containing 3 instructions. Very nice. The first box with arrows pointing towards the east, the right side of the screen. Press run code to watch the drone go east until it crashes into a barrier. Alright, this is fun. 1, stay, go right. Oh, it didn't crash. Okay. What the hell? I thought it would crash in the third. Get to the ping barn number 6. Once the drone crashes, press the try again button. This will restore the drone to its original position. After clicking try again, the program can be modified. Click and drag the first instruction away so only 2 instructions remain. Wait, can't I just remove the last one? I'm gonna break my rules. Break the rules. Okay, I could have done that also. Good job, director. Jesus is pleased for now. Okay, I like the sense of humor. But so this is a program is made up of instructions that can be understood both by humans and computers. It's kind of like a language of the middle. Humans need to understand the instructions in order to read, write, and share. Computers need to understand the instructions in order to bring the programs to life by running them. The available instructions for the drone are above the program, and you can drag them down into the program. Get to the barn 3. Okay, this is like a video game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you think, Sukhdeep? I mean, it's not impressive, is it? It's not as impressive as the yesterday's puzzle. Okay, this is like a video game. Okay, you only have 2 of the 4 directional instructions available, so you can use each instructions as many times as you want. Okay, only 2 instructions are available, up and right, and we have to go to each. Okay, the pink one, pink barn 6, pink barn number 6. What is number 6? Those other barns are reachable. Okay, so if it can only go right and up, and it has to go to pink, I don't think orange is reachable. Green barn, only the green barn, right? Can orange be reachable? You have to turn left to reach orange, right? But green can be reachable? No, it cannot be reachable. How can it be reachable? Am I sleepy or what? You can't go down. Wait, you can't go down, so you have to go up and right. So neither barn 2 can be used. Oh god, I was almost wrong. It would have been embarrassing. The sequence of instructions that you give to your drone is a stored program. All right. Okay. So it's teaching you what each part of a computer is. After you write the program down once, the drone can execute these instructions again and again. Being able to repeat a set of instructions again and again is part of what makes automation powerful. The very first stored program ever executed was written for an experimental computer called the Manchester Baby. Manchester Baby. Manchester Baby. Do you have some jokes about who's that guy? Who's I forgot my football players. Who's that guy? The baby face Manchester United. Huh? Who? No, Manchester United player, baby face. I think he's Welsh. No. Wait, I have to know this. Hey, this big guy, this really big guy and really strong dude, come on. Rooney, the Manchester Baby, Wayne Rooney. Sorry, The program was 17 instructions long, which was important because the computer could only store 32 instructions. The program was 17 instructions long. Okay, 17 instructions long. That's all. That's crazy. You have 17 places to give instructions, which was important because the computer could only store 32 instructions. Okay. The program was 17 instructions. Okay, no. Only 32 possible places and 17 instructions long. So the rest of the 15 places were used to actually do things. Wow. We have 32 gigabits of memory. They had 15 bits of memory, or bytes of memory, I think. Modern computers seem like they can hold an endless number of instructions compared to primitive computers like the Manchester Bay. Nonetheless, computer scientists will always find themselves running into limitations because computer science is in part about interacting with a complex world using limited options and finite storage. The outside world is as complex as it can get, and our computers are just the approximation that we have of the outside world. If you want to model a hurricane in a computer, you need to have the complexity that is in that hurricane, which is not possible right now, I think, without creating some heuristical. Okay, so the idea is that it's better to optimize. I think that's where they're going. Is this gonna be over? Your drone is even more ridiculously limited than the Manchester Baby. Okay, it can only hold 5 instructions, but the director Hazos demands that all possible hay deliveries should still be made. The instructions given guide the drone to the pink barn 6. What is 6? What is this number 6? Wait, is it the oh, this is I don't know. Instructions given guide to them to pink barn 6. Change them to fly to red barn 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, but this is number 5 then. Why? What is this number? It's confusing me, but anyway. So go right, up, left. So right, up. I know, guys, this is one more up. Wait, right, up, left. Come on. One more. Yes! All hail Director Hazos. Thanks you for the hay. So far, your programs have been very, very simple. The drone has just executed a sequence of instructions. One simple instruction is a time. More instruction when they can repeat instructions multiple times. Okay, so this is interesting. You see this loop? Loop is cool. Check this out. Go straight. One time. Just one time. I mean twice. Once for 1 and once for 0. Press to see the division. This is fine, I think. Without this new repetition, how many basic direction instructions would your drone need to get to the pink barn 6? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Yes, okay. Repetition instructions allow you to make better use of limited space, but they also make programs a great deal more complex. Thanks, Sukhdeep, for being here with me today. This is, I know, not the best, but hey, this is teaching you something cool. These instructions again guide the drone to the pink barn number 6. You can add a repetition system by dragging it onto the program and then clicking at the position where you want the alternate path to go. Barn number 4, green. Wait. go right. How many rights? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, wait. 1. Okay, this is only one time repetition. So what we'll do is we'll repeat. Wait. No, we take it out. What we do is we first go arrow, 2, 2, and then we go up. Right? We go up or down. Oh, only once. What am I doing? Thanks, Manu. Right, down, right, loop. Manu, you're smart. Wait, that's not possible. So, what we do is we do this. No. Down, right. Then it'll go down. So yeah, we only have 5. So you know what we'll do? Right, down, right. So we go right, down, right, and yes. Right, down, right. Yes. Continue. The instructions below. Thank you, Sukhdeep. The instructions below are a program that delivers hay to the pink barn. Up, right, up, right, up, right, up, right, down. Yes. You can also call this program an algorithm. It's a specific procedure you can follow to achieve a goal in a systematic fashion. Sometimes, when computer scientists talk about algorithms, they are referring to a precise description of an automatic process that is tuned for human communication and not understandable by a computer. An algorithm does not necessarily need to be something that can be immediately executed by a computer. Here's a description of what the programmer does. Have a drone go north, then go east, then repeat that 3 more times, finally go east and then south once. Those 2 sentences. This coding and all is fun. I told you, Sukhdeep. This is fun. Those 2 sentences are certainly not a program, but they are an extremely simple algorithm. Yes, we know algorithms. Don't we, Manu? Algorithms just a simple set of instructions, basically. When a precise English description of a process and a program communicate the same process, you can say that the specific program is implementing the algorithm. It is implementing that algorithm. Which algorithm does this program implement? Go east, south 3 times, then go north 3 times. I like this. This is definitely not go 3 steps to the east, go east, south and north. No. 3 times, no. Repeatedly go south and south, no. Okay. Yeah, correct. In this exploration, this is, I think, the couple of last ones. I think only last question. And that's it for the stream today. After this, in this exploration, our program solved a very specific problem. Navigating the drone through a specific grid, many algorithms solve more general tasks and can make decisions that the program didn't completely describe ahead of time. So in all the previous examples, Sukhdeep, you might have figured out, you might have noticed the fact that we had already known about the path that we need the program to take. Most of the times that's not the case, so we have to kind of program it to do things according to what's happening at that moment, and we can't know what's happening at that moment because it's not that moment yet. One example is route finding on a map. Given the drone's position, its desired destination in a map, it's possible for an algorithm to actually find the correct instructions for getting to the destination. That's an algorithm writing an algorithm. It's an algorithm which is designed to find correct algorithms to go through this specific path. This is an algorithm writing an algorithm. Another example is navigating in an uncertain environment. If your delivery drone doesn't have a perfect map of all obstacles ahead of time, so the first this whole thing is kind of like what Google Maps does to you when you need to go to Sujata store or whatever. And that algorithm creates an algorithm for you: turn left, turn right, go straight, exactly, Tapodani. Another example is navigating in an uncertain environment. Like, it's like this example would be like, even Google Maps does not know what's gonna come. If your delivery drone doesn't have a perfect map of all obstacles ahead of time, then you can write a program that takes inputs from its sensors and turns them into movement that try to guide the drone towards the goal. So last one. What the hell? I thought there would be question. Okay, alright. You can read it if you want. I'm a little disappointed by today's but alright. Again, this feels like a psychological. Alright, yeah, I liked it. I liked the fact that the way they are teaching it, but this is not the reason I had started. So we will do this tomorrow. Searching for solutions. I kind of am looking for this third one also, thinking in graphs. So thank you, Sukhi, for being there. Tomorrow we'll start with a completely new music. This is getting a little old now. Or maybe we'll spend the first 5 minutes making a new beat out of this old one. So thank you, Sukhdeep. I haven't added chat box here also. Let's add here also. Chat box, add source, add existing right here. No, yeah, right here, but let's move it around. Maybe here. This is the right place for chat box. Can we test it? Manu, can you write music is dope again? Oh, it's not visible, I think. It is visible. And with that, we'll see you tomorrow.